Welcome, mentors and mentees. In this room, we are going to sit with what the research actually says about CEO succession. Not the anecdotes, not the boardroom war stories, but the studies. Eben Harrell, writing for Harvard Business Review, pulled together the most salient findings, and the picture that emerges is one every mentor and mentee should hold in mind. Start with the cadence. About 10 to 15% of corporations must appoint a new CEO every year, through retirement, resignation, dismissal, or ill health. In 2015, turnover among global CEOs hit a 15-year high. Activist investors are increasingly forcing out leaders they deem to be underperforming. And yet, despite all of this, most boards are unprepared. A Heidrick and Struggles and Stanford Rock Center survey revealed that only 54% of boards were grooming a specific successor. 39% had no viable internal candidate who could step in immediately if needed. The cost of that unpreparedness is enormous. A study of the world's 2,500 largest public companies showed that companies that scramble to replace departing CEOs forego an average of $1.8 billion in shareholder value. Another study found that the longer it takes to name a new CEO during a crisis, the worse the company performs against its peers. And poor succession often quietly extends the tenure of ineffective CEOs. According to Booz & Company, firms with stock returns in the lowest decile underperform their industry peers by 45 percentage points over a 2-year period, and yet the probability of their CEOs being forced out remained low. The research is clear. Failing to plan for succession has a high, measurable cost. But there is good news here, and it is the reason this room is worth your time. The research also shows that grooming works. Researchers at Santa Clara University and Indiana University examined the track records of chief executives groomed at well-known CEO factories, General Electric, IBM, Procter & Gamble, and found that the market reacted positively when they were appointed and that they delivered superior operating performance over the next 3 years. The researchers concluded that certain firms are simply efficient at developing leadership skills. They expose executives to a broad variety of industries and help them build skills that transfer across business environments. Noel Tichy makes the related point that putting potential successors in charge of new projects accelerates change and tests candidates' suitability for the top spot at the same time. Few boards seize the opportunity. Most directors lack detailed knowledge of senior executives just one level below the CEO. Only 55% of directors claim to understand the strengths and weaknesses of those executives well or very well. To the mentors, you are the people who actually develop the future CEOs the research is talking about. Are you stretching them in places that will transfer? To the mentees, are you taking the assignments that build a broad base of leadership skill, or the ones that simply look good on a resume? As we move into the chat, share what you learned from this research that surprised you most, and what you intend to do about it. Welcome to the room.